Yo, me your friend Jesus Salodina Bulunga Wiba. Acting PRO for the assembly. Na ene di Madia Sonko bi wa ha. Aban come through common fund. O sika bi aya otwa de ma assembly say yemfa nhwe people living with disabilities. Ene Birim Central Municipal Assembly. Nyame aya adom. Sika e bae no your farm management committee. Ntomo transfer o receive applications. People with disabilities. Obia trust me per fridge. Industrial machine, laptop, obisu and a sika account. The highest amount this year, the man, your sister be a work for surgery. Somebody to me, Buano, about 43,000 Ghana cedi. So I'm going to surgery. No. Aside that, no, Osha, yes, chair fridges, industrial machines, no. Nina say people living with disabilities, no. Young person on bet cock, aquatina car, crying, so almost stressed idea. Nti djuma bia obetuma no like obi wo say o me dey betuma pama de betuma ton ade nti wo do request ne ba na committee ni hia na omo ahwe na omo approve na sika no ya release amount say de na honorable MC kan no amount e buy for the past quarter last na is almost 500,000 Ghana cedi. Niama ya spend ya atoto ya yeba akodada. This is the second one ama people with disabilities. This is the second for ya yeba akon ana we so account. Nti actually people living with disabilities no almost sika no sika bia no go area. Assembly ya ho kire me ankra na ye bi gise ekobo sia wa wonte. Almost sika ye ntimi mmobi. Nti ama omusika ni nyina no we use it for the activities. Niyama omuhia ana ebia activities bia o meye bia no that's where we take the money from. The money doesn't come from anywhere. It comes from the percentage na aban yenya common fund release pe ne yate e de akoto o account no. Nti djumade ehu ne no eye niyama ye chichema people with disability our Birim Center Municipality ha. Yo aya binimu etie ana binimu wa monte o say
beneficiaries.
Yes, I say o say o nka physically challenge and as a situation where you not benefit. No, obi a we physically challenge. Added them kakra. And I say any form of disability, deformity, no, you can apply. Who apply at the committee is there. Now, veti. Now, the here say, on the bema, until and yes, or situation on qua. Or more situation in the day. But anybody with any physical disability, you can also apply. Until Birim say, oh, so on committee association, I say when you be I get funds for physically challenged or people with disabilities. So that's the name of the fund. Until I know the Obia bet me apply, but you cannot apply when you don't have any physical deformity in you. I am physically disabled for ESICA.
If you take it to administration, you can say, oh, benefit from memory.
Yes. Yes.
Do you have any measures in place to make sure that you are checking?
Good. That's a very good question, Minia. We have a committee. A woman. The Niamana Omadi Kolina locations of Bia at the Koyani Babia, like fridges, no. Oma Bohu, the director of social welfare in the team, no more park of head. Say Jumana Edema and say, when I apply, say, open so yes, or told you. Until I no mark of whether it's happening or not. Obia say, open industrial machine, your hair, say, who you sue and now you sue. Obisu say, oh, me pay me could be maybe could be a provision store. Until and also because he cannot, ya dear chira, then me obi misuse. At their channel was you. That's the issue. Until now, what they do is that until I Udi phone number or location, fear number, be even Ghana, all every information. Said the Baya able to me crazy about fear behu, Baby or Tinabehu. At the end of the month, whether you are using it or not, and you are using it in good. Honorable MC Kasa or Kaya was saying, well, more tone soon. Oh, tone soon, you should make sure say profit be over now. I invest more. Said the Baya capital amount. Because your mamma fridge, a mamma as a mamma 500 cities. Said the Baya 500 cities to meet me taught so I started. Until based on this, I said to me, and the business said the Baya bet me a penny man. And yes, only 500 near the amount of so income to buy na work spending. But I say definitely business will collapse. So we have a committee in place. A woman no around what is happening. Because I remember some years ago, Obi wa hobe kwa kodu nkura na bibia any ho. But this time I'm saying that because we say this is the first batch. Yeah, to me, we couldn't cover all of them. The next batch, fast bad, the next batch too has to benefit. And they say if the next batch will benefit and now one and this time, it doesn't mean you have to make good job because the next batch won't be another batch is waiting. And they say, oh, make good use of it. Sheni Shoni Maria said, "I say, if you have a fridge, what's a fridge? Say light to call off and on one do not say." So chief executive can in natural say, Yamana Sheni, yeah, best say, Waji and then ultimately samba back because another batch is waiting. Yet can say a chain on there, and we have to let other people also benefit. In the nutshell, this is what happened today. The American say people living with disability almost can bar and you be an transfer where you want to see okay. Sikane bar immediately Sikane land account no. Now the farm management committee no applications are only received no. Normal transit, normal vetting, normal company amano ato. Na yedi achamo. The message say nyama ya chamo mu nyina no. They should make good use of it. Because say the medical car first no. Nyama na nyasa we call ade chine say na oba bio. We don't do that. Because another batch is also waiting to also benefit. Nti omo hwe nyama na yie. Omo amoso so agi sika say omo koye provision stores no. Omo koye because say ba rounds now one year, the next time you will not get it. Now then when they see that business grower and you need more assistance, I know they say it's better than say business you ever na fe dey akofom. It means can I no. It didn't make good use of it. Until they should make good use of oma amuji sika no ana oma amoye caregivers no. Caregivers like ebia ne ba na offer na ni nwa bi ana adi dem. Nti eba sa na wono na hwe no. Nti yamano sika say ya fa sika supporto sa nipa no. Sika na dey ma o man ka say wo kodi o. Ono the person with disability no and assist sika we na fa hwe no. Nti some of these issues no we have already spoken to them. Say nipa na ya say fa sika na hwe no. Sika na anya wo dia ono no dia but you be the caregiver nti na this kan ma o say fa hwe no. Nti sa gofo no so nyina ye che obi a 1,000 cities say omo kofa so enko hwe omo so nti that's what I will say for now. Thank you.